There we go. So howdy, it's been a little while. I feel like, that's fine, that's not a big deal. I feel like it's been a little while since I've done a sort of update video. I think it was since, I think maybe July? Maybe May even? I don't know when it was, but things have changed a lot. I am in Tucson now and go to U of A. It is a phenomenal school, and right now I'm on the, maybe I shouldn't show that actually. I'm on the NeoTaalks server, because if you don't know my friend Neo, hi Neo. He is trying to get better at public speaking and just talking to a microphone, so we made this server for that, and then I convinced him to let me on, and now it's turned into this sort of like group project with just a lot of his friends. I don't know the full scope of what that's gonna be, but I'm not gonna spoil it here. And so this is just what I've been working on to add to it, sort of add to the foray of being a good builder. So this is what I'm gonna do in the background while I just sort of talk about life and different things that have been happening for me. As I've been building, I've decided that I don't like a lot of the things, since a lot of this house is from a tutorial, which I'll actually link in the description, but I don't like a lot of the choices they do. I've done like a lot of custom portions, like with these stairs and the barrels and this sort of doorway, which I actually really like. I was the one that made this floor plan, and let me tell you, this is a pain to place because these are barrels, and you have to place them like upside down, and that means that you have to actually be like underneath it. I think here it's like you have to take the barrel and then look up at a very specific angle. It's a big nuisance, but I think it was worthwhile. So I've just been really enjoying building, and I am still playing Bed Wars, or at least I have been playing competitively, but I'm at 999 stars, and I want to do something special for hitting 1,000, since that's like, you know, the big number that people always talk about, this rainbow prestige. I don't know exactly what I want to do for it yet. Like, I have a lot of ideas, but I just want it to be memorable for me, so we'll see what happens there. Still a whole backlog of videos, and of course I'm adding this video into the mix, but I don't know. I'm still editing a lot, and it's just been so fun, and I want to start editing things that aren't just clip dumps and aren't just Minecraft, but it's just so hard because I'm running out of storage, and that's not a joke. I need to buy a soft drive or something. But yeah, so I'm getting rid of this floor because this was originally, I think what they had is like this floor, and I tried that, but I wasn't liking it because it's just like a checkerboard pattern, but it's like no contrast. So it's like white, and then it just sort of like blended into the rest of the floor. So I think I'm gonna either create a new floor plan or just take this sort of floor and add that down here. But I think it might work as the roof here. It's been kind of surprising, but I'm like kind of a scaffold gamer now. I used to be a dirt placer, but it's just so helpful having scaffolding. I'd recommend trying it if you don't use it yourself. And like actually trying it, not using it once and being like, yeah, this sucks, and never using it again. So I've got to say, I'm not the biggest fan of Tucson as a city. There's a lot of cool things in Tucson, primarily people and the school, but it's still like kind of cool because of just the new experience that I'm getting from it. This is the very first time I have been like living on my own. Before, I've always lived like with parents, and for a brief moment with grandparents, but I'm like by myself now. It's like I'm an actual adult. I have transitioned from emerging adulthood to like early adulthood. Erickson would be so proud. You know, I should probably sleep because it is raining and I don't like getting wet, and this will make it go away. I did not mean to capital Z, 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 Z. That's so embarrassing. In case you have not seen my Stoicism video, I am a philosophy major, and it has been so fun, these classes I've been doing as of late, because one of my favorite classes, Knowledge and Cognition, is a co-convening class, meaning that it's a 400 level class because I'm an undergraduate and I just got my associate's degree, but I also have in this co-convening class master's students, and so it's like about 80%, I'd say, PhD and master's students, and it is noticeable how much smarter they are and how different like the conversation with them is, but it's still like been super beneficial. It's really cool getting to see the sort of scope that philosophy can happen at, because I have no idea how far I want to go along with philosophy. It's sort of just something that I figured I wouldn't regret taking, kind of like why I chose psychology as my initial major, and it's just fun. And it's really exciting getting to take classes with other people that actually enjoy philosophy, because in the past at my college, there would be so often where it'd be like maybe 1 or 2 students in like a class that shows up, or sometimes I'd be the only student that actually showed up. And so now that I'm at a university that has way more people, it's like an actual classroom, like a seminar with 20, 25 students, all like super interested in this one really niche sort of topic, and we're all just talking about it. It's a great time. I did not mean to make bricks. Compared to the update before, which I'm gonna be honest, I don't super remember the update. I'll watch a lot of my videos over again because I really just do enjoy the clip dumps, but for other videos like the commentary or the what is it called, the like no cut, whatever that video is, I don't like watching myself talk over and over again. It's more like the gameplay and like the music choices that I like reliving, so for those I know them a lot better. But I do remember the actual time frame of when I had recorded it, and compared to then, I can gladly say that my mental health has been doing like a lot better. By the way, just as a sort of like an aside, I think I do like this. I think I can vibe with that. It looks a little bit weird with like this being 2 and then there only being like 1 sort of block wide breathing room, because I like that gap, but that feels a little too big. This one only has 2 because I feel like that's a better distance. I think I'll hold off on that because it'll be a lot easier once I have proper lighting in here and I have the actual floor rather than this poor man's scaffolding. But yeah, it's been really nice getting to be at U of A because it has a lot of different things, and I think just sort of continuing in life and not being like holed up in my room all the time and being forced to like go out and talk to people and whatnot is, if you could believe this, really good for one's mental health. There's also been a lot of different areas at U of A that have gone to really improve the sort of quality of my life. I'll put the video and pictures up now. Maybe not the video, but just pictures. There's this really cool area that I've been starting to walk pretty much every day since it's like literally half a minute of a walk, if that, to the shuttle area, and it is just beautiful. You'll maybe not believe this, but I really like Minecraft. And so I took these videos and pictures because I wanted inspiration for Minecraft, because it's just like, it's so cool. And I don't know if it would really be a mega base. It'd be like bigger than this house, but it's just, I would love to be able to like walk around and have like a canyon like in the photos. Not a canyon, but this big area in the middle and just so much green. Also, I can't believe how expensive barrels are. It's a little outrageous that you can't get very many barrels compared to like chests, even though it's definitely cheaper to make barrels than chests, since you only have to use 6 spruce. Like, this is obviously a chest, and so instead of using a block a piece, you only have to use a slab a piece. It's definitely saving it, but maybe it's because it's just more inconvenient to make them into slabs, but it just feels like whenever I craft a bunch of barrels, like I only have 32. It feels so much harder to get, even though it's just definitely cheaper. I'm going through a lot of wood. We have quite the surplus though, and there's a lot in there as well with how much wood Neo's cut down. So it shouldn't be too big of an issue. And he doesn't watch my videos, so he won't know if I steal some wood from him. He would never. I have a button. I don't remember where I want to put this. I think I have... Yeah. See, I did that on purpose. That's exactly what I wanted to do. It could also just be that as I have decided to not clear my inventory, like I'm not planning on using these stone bricks and I'm just taking up 4 inventory slots with them, it's like balancing the inventory is a lot different. So since I don't clean my inventory, it's like I can only make so much at a time, since like I can only fit about 4 stacks of wood usually. This is like more empty space than usual. But you'll get to see how lovely it is to place all of these as a floor. Oh, this will be fun. And of course, I'm also being anal about the actual orientation. So you can see out here that like the beehives are all striped this way, and then the barrels are all striped this way so that they're perpendicular to each other. I don't know if it actually looks better. It's just what I initially did, and I refuse to do anything different at this point. I don't know how long it'll take me to actually post this, but I am currently recording this on December 2nd, and so I just got back from Arizona. Not Arizona, from Prescott, or where I used to live, for Thanksgiving, and it was a really nice Thanksgiving. It was kind of interesting because I had 3 different sides of my family, although it was mostly just 2, but usually, if you didn't know, which I don't know why you would, because you're a stranger to me unless you're like in the very tiny minority of people in the world. My parents are divorced. They've been divorced like basically since I was born, and so I'm like used to just, oh yeah, this Thanksgiving will be at like dad's house, next year will be at mom's. But we also have you know, my stepmom's family, and it is a very big family, and so it's kind of cool when you have this interaction between like mom's side of the family, dad's side of the family, and stepmom's side of the family. Because even getting like 2 of those together is pretty rare, but having all 3 is like, you know, I was gonna call it a treat. It's not like there's a lot of actual interaction, but it's just kind of unique and very abnormal. You'll get to relearn how to do it. That's the wrong block. I want beehives in my 5. Okay, so that should be facing the correct orientation. Yeah. What's annoying is the fact that it's like because it's the bottom of the barrel. So this is usually like the top of the barrel, and so here, up here is the texture I want. Okay, so we can always place on this wall and on that wall. So you can see I've like kind of gotten it down to a science at this point, but it doesn't make it any less annoying. Well, actually no, I take that back. It does make it a lot less annoying knowing how to actually do this efficiently. It's just, now I have like a basement down underneath here, and you can see like underneath this wall over here, there's a little basement here as well. I'm excited for winter vacation. Since moving to Tucson, one thing I realized was I really value like family and being close. Not just to family, but also just the sort of community I had since after being in Prescott for not my entire life, but even just the past like 3 to 4 years, I realized it was really nice having like a community and a sort of place where I was welcomed. And then when I moved away, I lost that, and I realized that I was like definitely grieving losing a sort of sense of belonging and just all of the different like people that cared about me compared to like absolute strangers. And so I really enjoy the time I get to spend with family compared to like even just half a year ago. Or maybe that's not a great way to put it. It's not that I enjoy it any more or less, but it just helps become like that much more self-aware that I value it, which makes me appreciate it more. And one thing I talked about a lot to just different people at Thanksgiving, since, you know, these have been the real thoughts that have been in my head, is that it's kind of weird where I am at this point in my life, because I'm in an in-between state where I'm still definitely like comparable to a kid, and I have like the whole world in front of me, world is my oyster, and all that jazz. But with that being said, I'm already sort of thinking like longer term back to what I want to eventually end up at for like where I retire, where the, you know, if I ever buy a house, which I hope to, where that's going to be. And I definitely want it to be in Prescott, or at least like somewhere close, like within probably an hour at most, but anywhere within an hour of the Prescott like Quad City area. I don't think I really want to live there. It's mostly like Phoenix, I guess, that would be 2 hours away that offers something. Oh, I don't think I'm gonna have enough. That's annoying. It's so very close. Oh! Oh, wait, there was a perfect amount. I'm so lucky. Wasn't luck, I was all skill. So does anyone know the way out? Is this the front stairs there? I have a cellar here. So I guess that will be my like new entrance to the basement. I guess we can just open this up. And so I know where I want to be long term, but I don't know what the sort of path to get there looks like, since I still obviously need to find a career. And if you believe it, being a philosophy major is not super, let's just say, helpful for getting a house and living somewhere as nice as Prescott. Although I don't know if it's Prescott specifically, it's just that's how I kind of summarize the Quad City area in my head at this point. But anyway, that's not the main, I guess, focus of what I want to talk about. It's weird being in this in-between state. Cool. Where I have like the next 10 years or so that are going to be focused on essentially making that transition, and not just on a sense of what my final outcome will be for where I live, but who I want to be as a person. By the way, I do actually really like this compared to that darkness being the floor. Do I hear a zombie? Well, I did hear a zombie. I just don't know where the zombie is. Alright, where is this dude? We're doing it. We're turning on subtitles. If I can remember where it is. Oh, there we go. Where are you, zombie? I don't think I needed subtitles for that. So I was talking about the stage theory from Erickson earlier, and one of the last stages, the specific battle you have to face is with regrets, whether or not you can sort of die with integrity when you're on your deathbed, or you can look back and sort of know that I don't really have big regrets in my life. And I have no idea what those regrets would be, though I think about them a lot on the basis of what my current decisions will end up looking like. And has gravel always been there? By the way, it is so uncomfortable wearing glasses with headphones. Beer's out for Eli. I don't know if I want my glasses on or not, because they're just not comfortable, even without the headphones. Oh, Banana Munchkin, rare sighting. I say rare, as if, like, I'm the only one that plays on this server, but Neo and no, he leaked her name. Neo and Savannah are on the server a lot. I don't know. Oh, if I had to guess, she would probably be building the tower. Is she up there? Don't know where she is. Hi. Hi. Oh. I found her. Oh, I haven't seen her with the new trim. I actually really like the diamond. I've been wanting to use the diamond for a while. Oh, shoot. Oh wait, is it not in there? No. Let's see how long it takes her to get it. I don't know if she's actually gonna get the horn. It looks like she's just looking around. Epic part. Oh. I was gonna say parkour duels. I meant to say epic PvP. There she goes. Alright. Chat, can we get a poll? Who do we think is gonna win this fight? I'm kind of invested now. Oh, shoot! He's attacking me! Okay. Hey, that's pretty good. I have been blessed. I have bow, I have arrows, I have x-ray. Don't tell Neo! I did, okay, I meant to make a face, not that. If I had, you know, at least one more arrow, I could have done like, and then like a smiley face, but you know what? I think this is why I don't use a bow. I also don't want bone meal. Okay, maybe I guess. Never mind. Cut that, cut that. All right, so after that derailment, I love that we have like multiple beacons on this server and I'm not utilizing any of them. Though I guess to be fair, I wasn't the one that grinded for the Wither Skulls. So I'm at this in-between life. Sorry I keep getting derailed, but I want to become the person that doesn't have regrets. Shoutouts to my boy Erickson, and I feel like that entails being well-traveled, well-versed in different cultures, and just having experiences that, you know, you can't get to the same degree when you're like 30s, 40s, etc. Not to say that like there's a deadline or anything, or that, you know, once you get 30 you're just old and senile, can't do anything. That's not at all what I'm saying. It's just that I'm not gonna have the freedom and like the energy or the capability to do these different things. Because one thing I really want to do is travel abroad. I think I might have mentioned that before in the commentary, but I'm planning on traveling to Greece in about a year from now, so fall 2025. And I don't feel like, unless I'm doing it for school, I could ever live in like another country for, you know, 6 months or 5 months, however long it'll be, because, you know, if I'm working a career, I just won't be able to take that time off unless it's like a remote career or something. And so, since I want to be the type of person who has that type of history, and when I'm, you know, a parent, if I ever become one or what have you, and I'm unable to have these experiences anymore, I can still sort of rest well knowing that it's not like I missed out on anything and that I've got these sorts of just phenomenon under my belt. I don't know about under my belt. I don't know why I said under my belt. Fun fact though, my belt is tucked in, or I'm wearing a belt and my shirt is tucked in. So it's just interesting that, like, even though I definitely do want to travel abroad and have those just unique and diverse experiences, it's kind of interesting that that's not like where my highest priority is, or what a lot of like my focus is on, for at least the intentions behind, like the motivations behind doing it. By the way, if you're wondering why I'm not getting that copper, it's because copper is so easy to get and is just not something I currently need. It's not a priority. That's the short of it. Okay. So I need a lot of spruce. I guess I'm gonna need tough at some point, and I don't know if I have very much tough. There's a little bit. There's more tough. Alright, let's go fetch some tough. Oh yeah, I'm wearing a new skin I made, by the way. It's just a sort of temporary thing before I make the Star Prestige video, since I definitely want to just wear my like normal skin, but I really liked it so far. I guess I'll take it off. I'm happy with it. It's like probably one of my favorite skins, and it's like one of the easiest I've done. Alright, tough, 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 tough. I think tough was in here. I don't see it in there. I had a different plan, and then I forgot about the plan. Well, that's tough. 2 polished tough, I guess I'll take that. 7 tough. Why 2 tough? We really need to consolidate all this. I hate this organization so much. We don't need 1 dripstone. That can despawn. Oh, is this where tough will eventually be? Okay. I guess I'll leave some of it for now, and then I'll return whatever I don't end up using. By the way, isn't this like shader setting just so pretty with the Aurora Borealis? And like, I love seeing the rainbow part of the night sky. It's just like, that's a screenshot. That's so cool. I take way too many screenshots now with these shaders on. 52 stairs might be a little bit overkill for this, but it's fine. Bam. We'll see whether or not this is enough, because it'll also tell us if this is enough for the 2x2, since it's just double, and it looks like it will be. But it is cutting it close. Like, really, really close. But math never failed me, apart from when I failed math and got it wrong. Did not mean to place those. Hopefully, actually, I remember I had quite a few polished tough unrelated, so hopefully I'm not gonna run out. Which I say as I'm about to run out. That's a little awkward. So I need 9. That's so lovely. And of course, we are not broke, so we are not making slabs for the floor. All right, and then we'll need to get 9 tough. That's tough, buddy. Ooh, we get to see the sunset. How can you not want a screenshot of that? That's just like so pretty. I probably got like 5 identical screenshots, but it's fine. I can always delete. You know what I was saying about storage earlier? That has very little to do with it. Storage from screenshots takes up like such little space. It's like not even like 3 gigabytes. Anyway, 9 tough. Wow, that was actually a pretty big bounce. Nice. I hate the Endermen on this server. They're always stealing my stuff. They just can't get enough of that podzol. I'm not going to be able to do as much. Like, it's been very weird not just doing an entire build in a single setting, but I just really haven't had the time. One annoying part about university and just higher education is, if you would believe it, it gets harder. Like, it doesn't just stay easy, which is just so annoying. What were they thinking when they did that? Who decided to make it harder? So it usually for philosophy translates to, it becomes more time consuming. Gotta spend just ages doing philosophy, because it's like, oh, read like 10 pages. Okay, now read 20 pages, and it's harder. Now read 40 pages in like 2 days, and it's just an endless loop. Well, I mean, I'm sure there will be an end eventually, but it's a very similar pattern. You don't go there. Well, we got a cellar done. And we have secret storage that no one will be able to access. Ooh. It's a good thing that beehives are what we had extra of and not the barrels. It's also kind of cool to know that since it did line up with the pattern, that I unintentionally made the pattern like universal. Can I live with that? Maybe I should get like a brick stair. Can I do that? Ooh, I can! Let's go! Don't have to steal another tough. Don't have to take another victory lap into the stump. And boom. Is that better? I don't know if that's better, but it's gonna have to be because I can't really be bothered. I guess I could do like, you know, we could be broke just for a single block. Don't tell anyone that this is a slab. I think it actually works better. Not being a slab, but just having it like that. I think it makes sense. So I guess I'll leave it there. I don't want to just, you know, endlessly yap. I will, of course, continue just playing Minecraft since this might be an addiction. I'm not going to tell you if it is, but I'll let you decide that for yourself. But with all of that being said, I guess if you made it this far, thank you. I would tell you to like and subscribe, but I have a feeling not very many people will watch this, at least as it comes out, so I guess I don't really have to worry about that. But regardless, I do appreciate you. You're a cool person, and I hope you have a good day, night, whatever it is for the time you're watching. I will talk to you all later. Goodbye. Goodbye. Bye. See you later. Adios. Bye-bye.